Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Judine and this is Pages and Me, and I just want to show you some of my books that are on Vinted. This is my Vinted name, just in case I forgot to tell you. It's Isabella van Hoeken. That is not my real name, but my other account. I'm not active on there anymore, so I use this name. So first of all, I am going to show you the English hardcovers. I have 4 of them. So this is Fable in English. It is a hardcover. These are just the pages. So this is the first one. I also have Flame in the Mist. So it looks like this, and then these are also the pages. I haven't written in any of them. This is it. Then we have Seafire. I DNF'd that one because I read Fable and then I tried reading this one, but for me it felt like a copy paste, so I didn't want to read that one anymore. You can still hear it at the back. It doesn't really open, only the first few pages I have read. So this is Seafire. And then we have The Queen's Assassin. So also the pages, they still look good. So I have 4 hardcovers, and then I have a few paperbacks. So we have the Memory Shop, and I did like reading it because she has a shop, and she sells like earrings and stuff like that, and for people it's like a memory, and she asked quite a lot of it. It's like with the earrings, those were pearl earrings, and she did like in her window she had like a whole sea theme, and then the earrings were like the main piece of it. So is it a shop? I know it is her house. It's a house she got from her grandparents because they died, so she's trying to make it empty. Then we have Lore of the Wild, and this is also a DNF. I did read it for a video, or tried to read it, but halfway through I found it starting to get boring, so I DNF'd this one. Then we have Shatter Me. I have read the complete series, but I had an extra copy of Shatter Me, so I am selling that one, and I have sold the complete set already. Then we have Single Thread. Those is also looking good. I take good care of my books. This is about the First War. I tried reading it. I read most of it, but then I also DNF'd it because she learns threading, and it's like a big competition with the girls underling who get to lay in front of the church, you know, like she needles like pillows for your knees when you pray. So yeah, that's the big thing. She only get to do the outer side, like an easy stitch, and then the more advanced and like girls like got to do the advanced stitching. So that's like the big competition to get to that advanced stitching and get them to lay in front where the rich people are in church. So yeah. Then this is The Lockup, and I didn't know this is like book 2 or book 3 even. We have Snow and April in Spain. This is apparently sort of like a standalone. I did read it, but I didn't like it, so it's not for me. So this is also going. I bought this one in Italy, but it is in English. Then we have the Aspen's Secret. I also did read most of it, but then I DNF'd it because it felt like the story was stuck in one plot. Like it just stayed like one thing. You just keep people kept like talking about it, but not really. That like I didn't see this moving forward the story, so I decided to DNF it. Then we have Drown from Esther Del Seno, and I like this book, but I found it a bit weird. So I am unhauling it. It is a pretty book. It's just here a little bit on the corner, but that's like normal with books. It has a soft feeling, and then these are pretty big writing. Then we have A Study in Drowning, and this is like the first in the Lady Sherlock Holmes series. First in the Lady Sherlock series. So her uncle is Sherlock Holmes, or at least in this story, and she tries to solve a few murders. So that is what we follow in here. And then I still have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder from Holly Jackson, and I have read book 1 and 2, and I am not a big fan of it, so I have decided to unhaul this one. So I have read it, but this was not for me. And then we also have One for My Enemy, and you can see I tried reading it, didn't get that far. I have here a little tab. I'm taking it out, and then yeah, this is from Olivia Blake, the same author from Atlas 6, and this isn't only the first few pages are read. I didn't think I got even over 50 pages, so this is also basically a newly read book. Then I have a lot of Dutch books because I am from Belgium. I speak Dutch, and will show you which books I got. If you see me struggling with my foot, it's still swollen. It's pretty big. It's not broken or something like that, but I don't know is it an infection, something like that, but in my feet, that I just need to rest a lot and put some ice on it and take medication. So that's why I sit like this. Then we have this one, Mesh met Parel. I have read it, and for me it's not something I want to keep, so I'm also trying to sell this one. Then here I have a series. It's by Anna Zeres, Aanraking, and this is the Krinar Chronieken, and I have all 3 of them, and yeah, it's like a big white paper. The books feel heavy, but I sell them as a trilogy, but if you want the books separately, that's also a possibility, but I would like to sell it as a trilogy. Then we have this one, De Verzonken Wereld van Lucy, and this is an Alzheimer story, and I have read it, and it's like the story from husband's view. The wife got Alzheimer and he's writing about it. Then we have this one, The Devil Wore Amalia. This I read for a video, and I was reading it, and then I found it a bit weird because a woman loves another man, and her mother and that man she loves gets in a relation for a very long time, and then they break up, and he gets with the daughter. So the one, yeah, it's just a bit weird for me, and I didn't like it, so I DNF'd it. Then we have this one, Hoe vermoord ik mijn familie in English. It is how to get, how I kill my family, something like that. Where is it? How to kill your family. I started reading it, and then I didn't like it anymore because I found it very, very weird, and I wasn't interested anymore. So I decided to DNF it. I got it for 11 euros, so it's on my Vinted for like 5. Then we have this one. It's a book about Hitler, about the coming and going from a German politicus, and he's like, it's not a real story, it's like little titles, chapters, not even a chapter, but like he's like the childhood of Hitler, and he says like Hitler said that and that in his book, but that's not real, that is how it really is. There are some pictures in it on a different paper, if you can see. So also a bit big letter type. So this one is also going on the Vinted. Then we have Memories van een Bitch, and this is a story about Helena van Troy, and I saw her fall in love with the third man, and I was like, I'm so done with it. So I DNF'd it, and I was over the half, but if I don't like books, I just DNF them, and I try to sell them on my Vinted. Then we have this one, The Patient, and I did read it completely, and I have to say I did expect, I could say how I was like, I suspect that person, and it was like that. So for me it was pretty predictable, but maybe that is because I like watching like The Mentalist and CSI and Bones. So that was probably why I could pick it out. And when I saw this book, I thought this was The Silent Patient, but the Dutch version, but it is not. At least she speaks, so I guess it's not Silent Patient, but yeah, it is in a good quality. So yeah. And we have this, the Zilveren Raaf, and this is in Prague in 1952, and this is about a book. Yes. I did started reading it, and then 40 pages in, I think I DNF'd it because I found it very, very weird. Yeah, this wasn't for me, so I also DNF'd it. Then we have this one, Een Verschrikkelijke Schoonheid. I tried reading this for April. It was in DNF, and I got on till page 36, so this can go, my little paper, and you can still feel it. Book isn't read, only like first few pages, so this is basically a new book, and this was a lot of years ago for 5 euros. So yeah. And then the last book is this one, Blauwe Maandag from Nikki French, and I started reading it, and I've read a few, like I think over 60 pages, because a few days, Monday I read 61 pages, and was already, I think I read 101 pages, yes, until chapter 14, yes, 101, and then I decided to DNF it, because I found it weird. I didn't like the story, I didn't like the characters that's in there, and I did look a bit through it, and I know who it has done. So yeah, this was it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.